Maybe just as we talk about the rest of your day, you can talk about the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This, very important. People just think the eye's a camera, but it's a clock, and there's a very important clock because the light that you're exposing your eyes to is fundamentally, it's more important than the light that your skin is exposed to. But yeah, maybe just talk us through the rest of your day and this SCN.
Yes, well, the first of all, there is a our bodies are timed by a very precise timing system. There is a master pacemaker in the brain. It's called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN for short. It's two tiny clusters, pinhead-sized clusters of cells. It's an old part of the brain called the hypothalamus. It's got a direct pathway from the retina, and in the retina of our eyes, we've got the rods and cones that are associated with vision. So that's, vision is a big function of our eyes. But we've also got non-visual things going on in our eyes, which are these retinal ganglion cells. They're called intrinsically photosensitive retinal ganglion cells. This big mouthful means IPRGCs. Those contain a photopigment called melanopsin. And melanopsin is uniquely sensitive, peak sensitivity to 480 nanometer sky blue light. In other words, doesn't really show not much sensitive to violets and those colors or to greens. It's really the sky blue part of the spectrum that it's picking up. When it sees that, when these cells detect it in the eye, and they are interestingly more on the bottom of the retina, so they're more seeing what's in the sky than what's in the ground. So the bottom, so it's coming in from the top and it's being received at the bottom. Those cells, once they see that, are triggering then signals back to the single pathway back to this suprachiasmatic clock. The clock itself is not the only clock in the body. It's just one master coordinator, because actually we now know that virtually every cell and organ of the body has circadian clocks, which can beat independently. And when it gets unhealthy is if all these clocks in the body get out of sync with each other. That's when a lot of disease conditions, it's called circadian disruption. That's a key part of disease. But essentially, when the system is working right and you're getting bright sunlight in the morning, synchronizing, strong synchronizing cue, not only the rhythm of the suprachiasmatic nucleus, but the rhythms around of the clocks in the body all increased in amplitude. They go higher and lower, bigger swings, and they're more robust and more synchronized. And if it's occurring on a regular schedule. And that's the state of maximum health. And when you're doing that, you're going to sleep better, you're going to be healthier, you're going to live longer and all the rest of it. So the aim is to try to achieve that. Mm. We discovered the suprachiasmatic nucleus in humans back in 1980. At that time, the general belief was that humans didn't have a master clock, but we were fortunately able to find it, our team at Harvard. And then another belief at that time was humans weren't sensitive to light, that they were synchronized by social cues. And again, we were able to show that it was light coming in through the eyes that is synchronizing the clock, something now really fundamental in terms of understanding it. So anyway, but that's how the system works. And it's the robustness of it, the regularity of it, that is really the critical part of a living long and healthy life.